can you sit there and eat pizza? How can you sit there and eat pizza?
The following is a fatal four-way tag team match. Introducing first, Holly and T-Man, the Brood.
I'll take this.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
And their opponents. First,
Sandwich. Sandwich.
and
Then
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Lord Oathgoats _ just subscribed.
Bits. 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 Bits.
You've just run out of
Bits.
Oh, I was looking for this. Mine now.
Zazarus cheered. X100.
making their way to the ring at a combined
Bits.
weight
Bits.
of
Bits.
492 pounds.
Bits. Bits.
You've just run out of
Bits.
And speeding
No Pitsnit cheered. X100. CPW CPW CPW.
and their opponents at a combined weight of 359 pounds, A.J. Jacobs and Punk E, the Awesome Ones.
You firing at me? You firing at me, huh? Ain't nobody else here. You must be firing at me.
Holy crap, thank you guys for the hype train before we even got started tonight. Wow. We are rocking and rolling right here. Look at this. We've got the ring full of everybody tonight. We've got ourselves a big one. A big one at the big one. It is a 4-team, 4-way match. Holy crap, what the heck is going on here? We've got the spouses of Lucinda and Necro taking on the spouses of Honey and Demon, taking on the tag team friends of Puppy and AJ Jacobs, taking on the allied assassins of Mr. Coke Enterprises, Agent CS, and Sneaky Sean. And we already see a light tube being brought out from underneath the ring to start us off in our opening contest tonight. Ooh, this one's going to get wild and woolly, let me tell you. Puppy trying to end one early on Honey there. And from what I've been told from the general manager, Eric Bischoff, this is being set for elimination rules as well. Now, whether or not that means every single person has to be eliminated, or whether or not one person being pinned or submitted eliminates that team, I'm not sure. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but nevertheless, this ring is full. We've got 8 competitors to start us off tonight, and you could definitely say this is the CPW Tag Team Division. Most people just think of Morzel and Mr. Cantot, but some people think of our tag team champions right now, Rogue and Nathan Moore, and obviously people think of the big monsters known as the Titans, Welsh Monster and Anubis Khan. But there are a lot more tag teams in the ranks. As you can see right here, here's 4 of them right here. As Puppy goes for a pin on Lucinda on the outside of the ring. Everything is legal in this one, apparently. Double gut buster from CS to Demon. Thank you, everyone, for the bits. I appreciate it. We started a hype train. Thank you, Lord of Ghosts, for the resub earlier. Thank you, Zazarus, for the bits. Thank you, Nate, for the bits. Maggie for the bits. Wizardboz for the gift subs. Really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for your support. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Hey, it's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's wrestling time. I hope everyone's ready for a great show. We've got some good ones coming up for you. The aftermath of last Tuesday's big event. Oh, we got the Repo Man coming in. Just another 100 biddies right there. That's right, the Repo Man, the new Young Lions champion here at CPW.
I'll take this.
Goodness gracious, I can't even keep track of all the action going on here. Oh my God! Did Sneaky Sean just put Honey through a table? I think Honey just got crunched through a table in the middle of the ring. There's so much going on, I can't even keep track of what's going on right here. On top of the 5 gifted subs from Asterial. Holy crap, thank you guys. We are starting off hot tonight with CPW Wrestling. And you are all starting off hot here on Twitch as well. Thank you so much, everybody. I think Honey just got crunched through a table in the ring. I couldn't quite see it, but we got bodies all over the place. I see Puppy pinning Demon down there. Here comes Honey to save her SO. Sneaky and AJ Jacobs in the ring. We got Lucinda fighting CS. Is that Sneaky Sean with a pin on AJ Jacobs in the ring, but it's broken up.
I'll take this.
Holy moly, there's so much going on right now. This is one heck of a match to start us off tonight, that's for sure. And there's another 5 gifted from Trashback Sev. Oh my God. We got to count how many these are, because technically these count for September. Actually, I think they'll automatically count, won't they, on Streamlabs, so it doesn't matter. But holy crap, thank you guys so much. Oh, there's Nickro with a slam onto Honey on the outside of the ring. And Sneaky Sean is taking out both Puppy and AJ Jacobs inside the ring. That's right. Uh-oh, Honey getting pinned there. And look at Demon coming over to make the save for Honey there. From the hands of Lucinda. So I guess that goes to oh my God, that goes to show that I guess if one person gets eliminated, maybe the whole team gets eliminated. I'm not sure. Look at this massive carnage and chaos going on in our first match at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling tonight. Holy crap, there are bodies literally everywhere. This is insane.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Holy moly.
Solution Gaming just subscribed.
I'll take this.
This thing has been wild and woolly just straight from the get-go.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Dar_Quentin just subscribed.
I'll take this.
Sandwich. 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 Sandwich.
Oh my God.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Dizzy8442
There's
just
a pin there.
subscribed.
Honey onto Puppy, but it's broken up. This match will continue. Lucinda's got a powerbomb on Sneaky in the ring. Demon and Necro are going at it.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
So many sandwiches while we watch this opening match. Oh, and Lucinda just stole Sneaky Sean's backstabber. Lucinda, the dishonored thief herself, just stole the finisher of Sneaky Sean, but it wasn't enough.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Concrete Rock Hair just subscribed.
I'll take
Oh,
this.
close up there of the release suplex from CS. And now Puppy tries to go in and get the cover on Demon here. Is he going to do it? Was that 3? I can't tell.
That was intense. Thanks.
Shame_Lane just subscribed.
I'll take this.
Thank you so much. Asheria got Darla in on that 5 gifted. That's really nice. Very nice. Thank you, Wizardboz, for the gifted sub as well.
I almost became a Joe sandwich. That was
So many
intense.
sandwiches, so many people in the ring right now. Oh, Honey's pinning Necro. 1, 2, 3. Oh no!
I'll take this.
And it looks like Honey has got an elimination there on Necro. And it looks like Lucinda is still in this match. Okay, so it's not the whole team that needs to go back. It's one per person. All right, so
Jesse Simon just
Necro
subscribed.
is unfortunately eliminated first, leaving. Oh my God, Lucinda just got caught with the vertebreaker by AJ Jacobs in the ring, but Lucinda powers out. Well, unfortunately, someone had to start getting eliminated. Unfortunately, it was Necro. But the match will continue. I mean, Lucinda could very well make it all the way to the end and win it for her team. I mean, it's entirely possible. We've got another table set up inside the ring. Lucinda was trying to set it up and go for something. AJ Jacobs and looks like CS in the ring right now. We got Demon fighting Sneaky Sean down the bottom left. We got a board covered in nails sticking out of it down to the bottom left. Dangerous stuff right here. Puppy's laid out on the very top right of your screen. And I don't know why the cameraman is up here in the nosebleeds and the $5 rock seats. There we go. That's a better camera angle. Uh-oh. Demon with the choke bomb on the outside of the ring. Going for the cover now. I think this is Sneaky Sean. All right, there's CS over to make the save for his team. Lucinda now shooting the half and rolling AJ Jacobs over. Is Puppy going to come in? Yeah, he is. And Puppy makes the save for his partner. And that's where teamwork comes into play in this thing. Uh-oh, Honey's got the oh my God, Honey's got the bat with the nails in it, and she just throws it. Uh-oh, here comes Puppy now working on there's that front tombstone on Lucinda, and it looks like everyone's trying to get back in the ring now. We do have that table still set up in the ring there. Is someone going to crunch through this table? And look at that hype train, complete level 5 hype train. Holy crap. We had 19 gift subs and 400 biddies. Thank you guys so much. Can you make a note that we had 400 biddies for the September goals that I've not switched yet? I'll make a note of that for tomorrow if you'll send me that. Thank you so much, everybody, for the contributions. Show up those choo-choo emotes if you got any. And also, can we get a shout-out to Necro and Burnsy as well, please? Give them follows, fellow amazing streamers here on Twitch. Be sure to give them big, amazing follows. Follow them all very much. And also, can we get a shout out to Lord of Goats as well? Lord of Goats.
I'll take this.
Sandwich.
All 3 on the recommended follow list here at Croakitoad for sure. With all 3 some follows there. Demon now driving Puppy into the mat on the outside. We get a close-up shot. Oh, Sneaky Sean just tried to yeet a steel chair at Honey's face, but it didn't work. And Demon with a choke bomb on the Puppy now. So far, only one elimination. So it looks like Sneaky Sean's got an ankle lock on Honey. Demon's running across the ring to make the save. It looks like she broke him off in time. We got shout-outs. We were trying to give too many shout-outs, I guess. We need to turn that. Is there a way to turn that cooldown off, I wonder? Maybe Coke can do some investigating on that. That is kind of annoying. We're trying to spread the love. Spread the love to all these fantastic, amazing streamers here in the house tonight for Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Uh-oh, CS has got Lucinda up. She fights out of that powerbomb position. AJ Jacobs sending Demon into the corner inside the ring. The table's still set up. Sneaky Sean rolling in the ring, coming right back. Lucinda almost collapsing through the table. And another gutbuster from Agent CS. Lucinda body slamming Demon inside the ring. And maybe going for a shoulder breaker inside the ring by Lucinda. And a pin from CS on the outside onto AJ Jacobs. And look at Sneaky Sean containing his partner for making the save, but it wasn't enough. He was just a little bit too quicker. And now Lucinda is going for Demon here. Oh! The crisscrossity suplex there by Lucinda. And we've got ourselves a 2v2 on the outside of the ring here between Mr. Coke's Assassin Agents Alliance, Mr. Coke Enterprises, with CS and Sneaky with Puppy and AJ Jacobs. Uh-oh. Demon almost had the roll up on Lucinda. That would have completely eliminated her team in the match. But she's still alive in this thing. We got another pin and another kick out. Demon with an Oklahoma slam to Lucinda. Another pin. I can't even tell what's going on out here. And Honey takes AJ Jacobs down with a lariat. And hits a neck breaker on Puppy. And this is just pure all-out war right here. Just fisticuffs are flying. We got a 5-star match rating. Uh-oh. Someone who got eliminated? Okay, it looks like Puppy just got eliminated. It might have been from Honey, actually. And there's Lucinda dropping Demon on the back of his head. And Honey needs to make, there's Honey in the background, going to try to make the save for Demon, and does before the 3 count. And so that means Lucinda and AJ Jacobs are alone in this thing, no partners. And uh-oh, it looks like Agent CS has just eliminated AJ Jacobs from this thing. And so now the full team of AJ Jacobs and Puppy have been eliminated. Lucinda's still in there working at an advantage. Everyone else in this thing has a partner to back them up. Oh my God, and Honey just took a baseball bat with the nails right to the top of her head. We got a pin in the ring, Demon to Lucinda, but she powers out. And Honey with a running slam on the outside. And here comes CS. You got CS and Sneaky on the outside of the ring, outnumbering Honey, while Lucinda and Demon go to battle inside the ring. And what is CS going for here? Oh my God, inside out facebuster onto Honey on the outside of the ring. Goes straight for the cover. And we need Demon. Demon's preoccupied. Okay, it doesn't matter. Looks like Honey was able to get out of that before the 3. It is literally a 3-way dance inside the ring right now. And Agent CS once again went for the facebuster. The referee, I don't know, not sure what the referee's doing. Counting Lucinda here. Oh, and Lucinda has been eliminated. Honey has been eliminated. And so Honey is the next one eliminated after being crunched through a table earlier. Impressive showing from Honey, but Demon is still in this thing and could very well win it for their team. Until Sneaky applied the choke, the $1 million. Oh no, and I think Demon is being forced to pass out from the $1 million dream pulled from Sneaky Sean. And now Lucinda chunking Sneaky Sean out of the ring, goes for the cover on CS. Oh, look at that. She has eliminated CS. Look at Lucinda. Now that's game plan strategy right there. Game plan strategy from Lucinda right there, throwing one partner out and going for the quick elimination on the other one. Lucinda is going ham in this match. Look at this, going for the powerbomb on Sneaky. Oh my God, on the steel ring steps even. That could certainly dislocate his shoulder. And it's come down to this. We had 8 participants in this ring. Now it's come down to Lucinda versus Sneaky Sean. And now Sneaky Sean going for the lateral press here on Lucinda, and he gets it. And there you go. Mr. Coke's Super Secret Agents Alliance has picked up the win. Sneaky Sean and CS will win this fatal 4-way tag battle. What a way to start us off tonight.
And Speedy Sean, the Agent.
You suck.
All right, this is going to be your first chance to try to find Jimmy Zaz this week. Can you find him before I get into our next match? By the way, do you see these brand new loading screens? Ooh, more next week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, Burns A.
Oh my God, what the heck? Wait, who is that? Is that who I think it is? What? Burnsy was trying to make his way to come out to the ring tonight, and he got ambushed from behind. What the heck? Is that? Oh my God, it is. And it is the man who we now call here in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling the Young Lions champion, taking the belt away from Burnsy in that 3-way match that involved Burnsy, Spike Ryan, and the Repo Man, who is the new Young Lions champion at CPW, and he has sneakily Repo-manned his way out here to attack Burnsy in this one-on-one match. And I guess it makes sense considering Burnsy was the former champion as of last Tuesday. Repo-man, the new champion. right, we're officially in the ring to make this an official contest here. One-on-one, Repo Man versus Burnsy. Let's see if Burnsy can get a little bit of revenge after losing his belt last Tuesday on pay-per-view. The Young Lions Championship. Repo Man coming out of nowhere from early WWF 1990s to come here to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, making his huge return and winning a title on his debut last Tuesday. Can't believe it. It's almost like a meme came true around this community. I have no idea how that even happens. How did he pull it off last Tuesday? By winning by submission. But you have to remember, he did that ankle pick, cherry pick maneuver. Not this is a single leg crab. But he ankle picked, cherry picked the leg of Spike Ryan to make him tap out to win the match. He never actually pinned or made Burnsy tap out to lose, to make him lose that title belt. It was actually Spike Ryan that he made eliminate to win the match. So Burnsy's definitely has a score to settle, and he's going to try to prove it in this match tonight. If he can take out the Repo Man one-on-one, I think all of his points will be validated. But if the Repo Man walks away with the win, oh my God, with forearm shiver to the back of Burnsy's head, then he will troll his way to another victory tonight. To all of the Croakitoad Pro Wrestling fans in attendance, being the new Young Lions champion here at CPW. Of course, Repo Man, just like everybody else on the roster, has got to watch out for Burnsy's most lethal and devastating weapon, the slappers. Only a few people can take those slappers before they're down for the count. But right now, so far in this match, Repo Man has been able to avoid them. And it's actually been all Repo Man so far. The ambush at the start of the match, serving him right so far. Oh my goodness. Repo Man backing up into the corner again. I think he's going to try to go for that forearm shiver shot to the back of Burnsy's head again. Oh! And the unaware, unassuming Burnsy gets flattened. And Repo Man's going to go to the well again for the same move. This is 3 times. Oh, look at that. Burnsy dodged out of the way.
Repo Man.
Yep, exactly. The meme came to life. Wow, he almost got him there. How's it going, Feats? Welcome in. Powerbomb. Burnsy needs to get something going here. He's not looking too good. Gonna go for that forearm shot again. Oh, he got him. Again. Wow. He's definitely trying to make a statement here. This is your fault, Coke. This is your fault. Coke soda can. Again? Jesus. What? Okay, this is a troll at this rate. How many times is he going to do this? Okay, Burnsy finally moved out of the way. The Repo Man was almost trolling all of us by doing the same move like 6 times in a row. I don't know what his strategy or game plan was there, but Burnsy made him pay for it. But he immediately kicks out. I'm surprised Burnsy has not pulled out the slappers yet. That would be definitely the deciding factor in this match. Uh-oh, Repo Man has been busted open. And he fires back with a discus lariat. And goes for the cover on Burnsy despite being busted open. And Burnsy's going to power out. So far, we've not seen a single slappers in this match. That is Burnsy's most devastating maneuver. I'm sure he's waiting for a time to utilize it. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. Repo Man cinches in the single leg crab, and he will win. I can't believe it. Repo Man with a submission victory again. 2 weeks in a row. Still the Young Lions champion, and just defeated the former champion one-on-one by submission. Maybe the Repo Man is serious here, CPW. What the heck is going on? I never thought in a million. This was not on my bingo card. All right, we got a brand new program we're adding to each show every Tuesday, and this time it's called this week's Who's That Pokemon? Can you figure out which CPW Pokemon it is? Say in chat if you know who it is.
Who's that Pokemon?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Power Trip from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Maggie Moore.
All right, well, we're going to get a singles match one-on-one here tonight. Wait, no. Oh, my God. 2 matches back-to-back. And we've got ourselves a very interesting one-on-one match for the first time. As we see the brand new CPW Women's Champion, Ash Stereo, after beating Spinny last Tuesday inside a Hell in a Cell structure. Literally, Spinny and Ash both went through the top of the Hell in a Cell cage, right through the roof, right through the ceiling. If you saw it last Tuesday, it was fantastic. An incredible match for the Women's Championship, but Ash Stereo ended up winning and walking away with the Women's title. But she is not allowing Maggie Moore to have any kind of breather here. She was ready for her outside the ring, pulling a card from the Repo Man in the last match. It's really interesting how sometimes we'll get a bunch of matches where they don't do this, and then some nights we'll get almost every match where they will do this. I don't know, it's really strange. But here we go. I believe this is the first time ever Maggie versus Ash Stereo, and Maggie gets a huge opportunity here to face the women's champion right now in this non-title match. And wow, a cheap shot from Ash Stereo as the referee told him to break it off. Got a little bit of chain wrestling here to start off, not even allowing Maggie to take her pre-match jacket off yet. Ash Stereo just going straight in, trying to make a statement and prove a point here tonight. Now that the women's title is back around her waist after that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Spinny last Tuesday on pay-per-view. This is a big match for both of these ladies. Maggie Moore to prove herself in the top of the ranks for the women's title, and Ash Stereo to prove herself now that she is champion, that she can fight anybody, anytime, anywhere as the champion of CPW, the women's champion. This should be a good match. Back and forth we go. Standing dropkick from Ash Stereo off the rebound. And Ash Stereo posing to the crowd as we take a camera cut. And Maggie Moore is going to finally be able to take her jacket off from before the match. This is our third match of the night. We had a huge 4-way. Oh, wow. Ash Stereo with a headbutt and reels her in with a sideplex right into the cover very early in the match on Maggie Moore and almost gets it. That headbutt certainly rocked her for sure. We had a huge 4-way team match to start us off tonight. It was a huge match won by Sneaky Sean and Agent CS, part of Coke Enterprises. And then we just saw the Repo Man come back out here and let everybody know that his win last Tuesday was not a fluke. He just put down Bernsey one-on-one, which I was not expecting that. I was expecting Bernsey to pull out some slappers there in that last match and really take him down to Pound Town, but it never happened. It never happened. We never saw a single slapper. But I guess that's what happens. Oh my God, Ash Stereo eats a super kick from Maggie Moore as she dives in for the cover, and only a 2 count. As we're witnessing a match at the top of the ladies division here. CPW and another super kick. Maggie Moore kicks Ash Stereo right in the face. Going for another one. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. She did it. Whoa, out of nowhere, despite the attack from Asterial before the match, Maggie Moore comes out here, kicks Asterial in the face twice, and wins. I guess Ash was not 100% after that Hell in a Cell match 7 days ago. I would consider this an underdog victory, to be honest. Maggie Moore proving her colors here tonight.
Everybody hydrate right now. Drink water.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 302 pounds, the International Champion, Rock Hardcore Me!
So let's grab our genitals.
You just made the list!
Wait. This isn't... Wait, what? This is... What is going on here? Originally scheduled to be Azarine in a rematch. What is this? Oh. Is it happening?
Weighing in at 266 pounds,
Well, we need verification here. As far as I knew, this was supposed to be a rematch from last Tuesday for the international title. It was supposed to be Azarine versus Rock Hard Meat. As we know what happened last Tuesday on pay-per-view between the two, but Chain has come out here. This is very abrupt. Okay, I guess is this a thing? Wow. Okay, I'm not sure. We'll have to get clarification on whether this is a cash-in or not, but originally I had on my notes here that it was going to be Azarine one-on-one tonight. with Rock Hard Meat, but those plans have changed. You never know sometimes what goes on here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, but we've got ourselves a match. We've got a referee, and it's official. The bell rang, so here we go. Whether or not the title is on the line, I don't really know. We've never really seen anybody cash in before here at CPW because this is the first time anyone's ever been in that situation before. So whether or not Chain, he hasn't said anything to anybody. So, oh, he's going, wait. Okay, weapons are allowed apparently, and he's going crazy on the champion, Rock Hard Meat. Cracking the kendo stick over his head while he was down. Punching through that overshield of the international champion. So my question now is, well, other than the question of is he actually cashing in here? Is this actually for the title? Is where the heck is Azarain at? What happened to Azarain? Where's he at? Because I feel like surely he wouldn't just let this fly by if he were aware of what is happening. Or maybe he would to create chaos and confusion, the state that we're all in right now. Maybe this is one of his ploys. Trolling us. Yeah, oh, there's the chain lock submission on Rock Hard Meat very early in the match, but Chain has got a cinched in heart. You got to remember, some of these guys just wrestled last Tuesday, 7 days ago. They're still not 100% from the events of the pay-per-view. Oh my God, there's a dominator from Rock Hard Meat, one of his patented finishing maneuvers on Chain, and almost gets a 3 count. Wait, there he is. What is he doing out here now? Okay, what the hell is going on? Azarain comes out here and immediately targets Rock Hard Meat. So what is this a 3-way now? Is this just outside interference? What? I am so confused. When it comes to Azarain, you never know what's going to happen. As Chain doing a little pose to the crowd. Wait, Azarain's getting in the ring. And well, Rock Hard Meat says, okay, you want some too? There's a jackhammer for you. And that sends Azarain out of the ring. And now that this leaves the champion, Rock Hard Meat, Mr. Badass Games, to focus on his original target here tonight, and that's Chain, who we still don't know if he cashed in his title shot or briefcase or not. Wait, Azarain's gone. Azarain just left. What? He came out here, he provided a distraction, and he left. And now Azarain is gone. He has left the match. My God, you never know. You never know what's going to happen here at CPW. So I guess this is set for... Yeah, exactly. I guess this is just set for a singles match then. Oh my God, nearly powerbomb on the outside of the ring. I guess this is set for weapons being allowed, yet there's a count out on the outside of the ring. Very strange. Oh my God, is Chain Train is still the dominator from Rock Hard Meat. And he just ran into the brick wall that is Rock Hard Meat. Oh, and a splash. He's got to be careful. There's a count out here going on in the process. And it looks like Rock Hard Meat doesn't care as he goes for a chair under the ring. Oh my God. We're up to an 8 count. 9. I don't think Chain's going to be able to answer the... Oh, he reset the count. Rock Hard Meat resets the count. He could have won by count out, and he leaves the ring to reset it. That is crazy. Rock Hard Meat leaving the ring to reset the count. And oh my God, at a play of the day on the steel chair from Chain, he goaded... No. Oh my God, he almost won. He literally goaded the champion back into the ring and hit him with the finisher on top of the steel chair, but it wasn't enough to put away the big man. You got to think almost if that was part of Chain's game plan, was to bait him back into the ring. As he hits a shoulder breaker, middle of the ring, weapons allowed in this match. But yet there are outside countouts. Very interesting rules we have going on here. This has Azarain written all over it. Rock Hard Meat now trying to be back in control here. Hits Chain with the alley-oop. As we know, Azarine, the former international champion, Rock Hard Meat defeated him last Tuesday on pay-per-view to win the title belt. And now Chain, who is our current Money in the Bank briefcase holder, inserting himself into the middle of this rivalry between the two. As we see right here, as Rock Hard Meat hits the jackhammer on Chain. One of his finishing moves there. Is that it for Chain? No, Chain powers out before the 3. This match will continue on. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. 8 minutes ago, I took a shot of cranberry juice. Hopefully that counts. Rock Hard Meat now has Chain up on the shoulders. Samoan drop. Usually only good for fat guys and Samoans. Maybe I'll make an exception for Rock Hard Meat. Off the top rope, double axe handle. Ooh, Chain with a little kip up and walks right into a finisher here from Rock Hard Meat. And it looks like Mr. Bag is going to hit another jackhammer on Chain, and that might be all she wrote for Chain here tonight. No, somebody got out. Wow, that's impressive. I can't believe he actually got out of that. And I think even Rock Hard Meat was stunned that Chain was able to survive that. Chain now stomping away. But Rock Hard Meat tucks him up. Powerbomb position. Alley-oops him up and over again. Chain getting decimated here right now. Uh-oh, Dominator. And right into the mat, dead center of the ring. Farouk style by Rock Hard Meat as he leaves the ring. Going for another weapon. He's got a baseball bat. Oh my God, Chain just got hit in the face twice with a baseball bat. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, and Chain with a quickie roll-up out of nowhere, catching Rock Hard Meat out of nowhere. We got a 4.5 match star rating, by the way. We've had weapons, we've had outside interference, we've had Azarine, we've had it all in this exchange. Chain now going for play of the day again and connects on Rock Hard Meat. Again onto the steel chair. It's second time in the match. Chain going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my God, he almost got him. Somehow Rock Hard Meat, the man made of rock hard meat.
What are you buying?
Said, what are you buying? And Chain said, nothing, I'm repoing it. Since this is the land of repo men now. Rock Hard Meat now maybe going for the bat, but unable to do so. Oh, look at that. Chain just taking too much damage tonight, trying to lift Rock Hard Meat up, but falls backwards. Rock Hard Meat climbing to the top of St. Francis Folly and does a big splash on the Chain. Completely splashing on top of him. Is that it? It is. Rock Hard Meat will win here tonight despite all of the shenanigans that took place between Azarine and Chain. All the questions about, well, did he cash in? Did he not? It doesn't matter. Rock Hard Meat wins regardless.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Goose Lady.
Well, yet again, the script has been flipped because apparently Buttons was coming out here to have some microphone time. I guess she decided on her way out she didn't want to talk at all, and instead she's going to have herself a match. Completely threw me for... Oh, no, here she goes. Okay, she is going to talk.
Hi, everyone. I'm Buttons, and I'm great. And tonight, I'm here to talk about why I challenge Feats for the TV title. So Feats, come out here, and let's have a match. Since you let me win, of course, last Tuesday. So come on, Feats. Let's see if you're as big a hunter as you say you are. And you know what? I'm gonna talk while you're coming down to the ring. In fact, because I'm a mischievous goose lady, and I can do whatever I want, so I can talk while you're coming down to the ring, because no one wants to hear your theme song anyway. So you want to come down here and be a hunter and CPW, try to take the biggest trophy that you can, and that's me, the big glorious Scottish duck. Can you take it? Can you take the head of me, the best goose duck lady that you have ever seen, the most beautiful goose duck lady that you have ever met or seen in your life? I would wager to say that no, you can't do it. So come on down here, bring your little torch, because you're not getting any Peking duck or any goose tonight for your meal, Feats. You're going to have to work for your victory tonight. Yes, I still have the microphone in my hand, and I'm still talking while Feats is coming out here, because no one cares about Feats' entrance. No, we're just doing this because we're friends. I mean, after all, he did let me win last Tuesday. He did all the hard work and let me pin to make the win over Coke and Roxas. So I guess I'm the next one to get a shot for the TV title. Okay, they're saying I need to talk. Stop talking.
Okay, well, apparently Buttons was talking the whole way time Feats was coming down to the ring. And so now we have ourselves a friendly competition between two friends. As we saw last Tuesday, it was a 2-on-2 match. It was Coke and Roxas versus Feats and Buttons, and whoever scored the winning pinfall or submission was able to get the shot against Feats in the CPW Twitch.television championship that you saw around his waist when he was coming down to the ring. And Feats did all the hard work in putting Coke and Roxas down, and he just turned his back and told Buttons to get on top of him and get the 1-2-3, and she did. So she won it for her team, and she got the score. She scored the pinfall, and you got to wonder if Feats did that on purpose. I would say yes, he did. So we now have a date set in stone for the television championship of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. It will be Feats versus Buttons for the title belt, and I believe that match will officially take place on the pay-per-view on the last Tuesday of this month, September. So we've got ourselves a little bit of an appetizer here between these two, just to kind of test themselves out against one another. This might be the first time they've ever had a one-on-one match against each other. So this would be a good starting point to see where two friends that actually have come out as a tag team before here at CPW match up against one another in a one-on-one setting. Of course, we know Mr. Coke has got his attention elsewhere here at CPW, and there's no telling with Roxas. But it seems right now Buttons is the #1 contender for Feats' title, so that's just the way it is now after last Tuesday's match, as Feats goes for the cover and almost gets a 3 early on in the match, and he looks frustrated. I think, oh, look, Feats was telling Buttons, bring it on. And now she's going to deliver some chops. Not sure how much of that he's feeling, considering he's got like 3 layers on there. But you guys are to the ring ropes. Ducks under. Leapfrog over. And catches her. Nice power slam. And Buttons rolling clear out of the ring. And by the way, Miles, I did see you in chat. How are you doing? Anyone I missed in chat, hello, hi, welcome. And hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Thank you all for coming in for CPW Wrestling tonight. It's been a very wild show so far. Oh my God, the back of Buttons' head hit the ring apron on the outside by Feats after that spine buster. And look at Feats. Despite them being allies and friends, he looks like he's very intense in this match. Makes you wonder what he's feeling about this. Maybe Buttons trolling him while he was coming to the ring got under his skin a little bit. But nevertheless, Buttons comes right back in, and Feats is ready for... It's the pump handle. Oh, my God, into the nail in the coffin. And goes for the cover. He's got her all cinched in there. 1-2, almost gets the 3. And then immediately goes for the lateral press right after the fact. But Buttons immediately kicks out of that one. And now Feats just stomping away. Buttons needs to definitely make a comeback here. This inverted DDT. It has definitely been all Feats since the start of this match for sure. Looks like Buttons is finally able to try to get some momentum going. She might have lost it here. As she fights out of this predicament. From the crossbody. And Buttons hits Feats with the headbutt. Or I guess you could say she pecked him in the chest and knocked him off his feet. Being the mischievous goose lady she is, the duck lady. Very goosey, very ducky. Is Mama Buttons the #1 contender for the TV title right now? And Feats has got her up. She slips out. Another inverted DDT. And now stomping away. Wise move there from Feats. Buttons had the finisher locked in. And she caught him anyway. Look at this. Wing clipper. Got him. Feats thought he was being sly by rolling out of the ring, but she was ready for him anyway. And caught him with the finisher. 1-2, and he powers out. And just like that, she almost won the match after the finisher. And she is taunting Feats now as he gets up to his feet. Dazedly. I see a Dino Crisis sign in the crowd. More chops from Buttons. The momentum has definitely shifted to her favor. It was definitely all Feats at the start of the match. And now it looks like Buttons has turned the tide. Toe kicks him. Hoists him up. The strength of Buttons able to powerbomb Feats. She's going to snake eyes him in the corner. And Feats collapsing in the corner as Buttons watches on. I feel like she's probably gloating a little bit there. And Feats going for the Irish whip into the corner. A couple of shots to the head. And Buttons is downed in the corner. Little roll reversal going on here in the top right corner now. Buttons, the first one to capitalize, hits the scoop slam. And now she tells Feats to get to his feet. Feats to the feet. Got him up again, but he slips out. The chop block. And now Feats finisher locked and ready. I think he sees his prey here. Is it? No. Buttons reverses it. I can't believe it. Spins him around. Pops him. Locks him into the wing clipper submission hold. Oh my gosh, she's got him cinched in. Is she going to do it? Is she going to make the champion tap? Feats, no. Shaking his head, no. He's refusing. No, he did not. You've got to wonder, though, has the damage been done? Has the damage been done? She caught Feats off guard by getting out of the ring and coming back in. More chops to Feats while he's in the corner. He's stunned. She is on a momentum streak right here. Just going ham on Feats with the chops in the corner. Ric Flair would be proud. Feats fires back and hits him with a side backbreaker. Boy, this one started off being all Feats at the get-go, but Buttons has somehow managed to turn it all around. Oh no, she's going for it again. This could be it. This could be it. Wing Clipper submission again. Oh, and Feats has tapped out. Feats has had enough. And Buttons, the unsuspecting Buttons, has just made Feats tap out here tonight in this one-on-one friendly contest between the two. I think she's ready for the title match at the end of the match.
Headshot.
You just made the list!
All right, coming up next, we've got the tag team champions in the ring. And wait, what the heck was that? What a random hodgepodge. Wait, who is that? I have never seen that man before. And Necro, who was out here. I don't know what kind of hodgepodge team that was. And I don't know why there's subtitles at the bottom of the screen. That's not what I'm saying. These subtitles are wrong, but our tag team champions were set to take on somebody tonight. And it looks like the Titans, the former champions, have taken exception to that. And now we've got ourselves a showdown. Is this going to turn into a match? I think the game just ran. Okay. We've got ourselves a match. All right. So Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan said, screw that. And we've got ourselves a rematch from last Tuesday. This is non-title, but Anubis Khan and Welsh Monster said, you're not facing anybody except for us, the former champions. And now Nathan Moore and Rogue has got their hands full here tonight against the two big boys. I don't know why the game randomly decided that it should be Necro and who that other individual was who came out here on the stage. Never seen that person before, but you never know who you're going to get in CPW. But I guess that's what happens when you throw down a challenge like that. You're going to get anyone, but they didn't get very far. Not with Mosher and Anubis Khan, with their eyes set on getting the tag team titles back around their waist. So we're going to have this as our official match here. It's going to be Rogue and the Welsh Mosher starting things off. Welsh Mosher tagging in Anubis Khan. The two big boys want their tag team title belts back. And Nathan Moore and Rogue, obviously now that they have them, are going to keep them, at least as long as they can. And well, I'm sure Nathan Moore is happy to know that there is no sighting of Ghost Paul Bearer out here to be throwing cones at him tonight, like it was last Tuesday in the tables, ladders, and chairs match. So I'm sure Nathan Moore is awfully happy about that. I'm hearing the other individual that we saw come out here with Necro, who was in our opening match, is actually set to debut tonight. So yes, we do actually have a debut here tonight at CPW. Why it decided to debut him in that cutscene, I have no idea. It was complete RNG. So kind of a funny story about a debut from now on here at CPW. But his official debut is set to take place in our next match. I guess he jumped the gun and decided he was going to be in this match and kind of paid for it by getting ambushed by the two behemoths, which that individual looked like a pretty big boy himself. But nevertheless, Mosher and Anubis Khan doing a good job of isolating Rogue right now as he tries to punch through both of their overshields. And actually, I have to hand it to Rogue. He's actually, done a little bit of damage to both of these guys. Nate has not even been tagged into the match yet. Keeping him nice and fresh for the hot tag for sure. There's Rogue again, running dropkick, and it looks like he has finally punched through Welsh Mosher's overshield, so now he can really get some damage going. Oh, nice ripcord cutter there from Rogue, and he is going to finally tag out to Nathan Moore, who's got some new ring gear here tonight, it looks like, now that he is one half of the tag team champions. And look at that, the strength of Nathan Moore, the veteran, able to hoist Welsh Mosher up and hit him with the stun gun over the top rope. And the cheap shot from Anubis Khan on the outside will benefit the Titans team as Welsh Mosher's got him up and hits him with the alley-oop up and over. Yeah, but Nathan Moore quickly trying to end this thing, but Welsh Mosher's not going to fall for that one. Welsh Mosher trying to crawl over and make a tag to his partner, but Nate, being the veteran that he is, not going to let that happen. Isolation, Tag Team Wrestling 101, and here's a tag. Rogue now tagged in. And we're going to get tag team moves here. What's this? Oh, nice. Atomic drop into the big boot. Welsh Mosher gets right back up to his feet. And look at this. Rogue hitting the... Oh, my God. The backslide driver, his patented finishing maneuver, at least one of them, tried to end it and secure it early right there, but the save from Anubis Khan, and it looks like Mosher's going to finally tag out, and here comes the other big boy. Anubis Khan back in the match, catches Nathan Moore with the toe kick. Oh my God, what is this? Oh! Launches him across the ring with the release powerbomb. That was sick. Going straight for the cover, but Rogue is there to make the save. You're watching the top, very tip-top part of the tag team division here at CPW right here. The current reigning tag team champions and the #1 contenders and former champions doing battle here in 2v2. And Nathan Moore getting powerbombed out of his shoes with the triple. Oh my God, Nathan Moore getting launched into 3 states over. I don't know how he was able to muster the strength, the power out of that, but he did. And the fans really liking this match here. Our 6th match of the night, featuring the top of the tag team ranks. And Nathan Moore getting snake eyes into the top turnbuckle pad by Welsh Mosher as he goes for the lateral press. And I'm sure he's seeing stars and I'm seeing yellow right now, for sure. Nathan Moore, oh, super kick right to the face of Welsh Mosher, taking him completely off his feet. Hooks the leg up, 1, 2. Almost gets the 3. He pops Welsh Mosher around. Oh, and there it is, the crossroads. 1, 2 crossroads. Nathan Moore hanging on. Wow, 3 in a row. How can anyone get out of that? Anubis Khan definitely needs to make the save there. And he does. This match will continue after the triple roads. The Rhodes cubed Rhodes from Nathan Moore. He's got Welsh Mosher up on his shoulders. Welsh Mosher now going for the cover. And gets a 2 count. Another near fall. Up. And drops him. Overhead press slam. Nathan Moore makes the leaping tag. Tags in Rogue now. And now he's going to get some of the Welsh Mosher. The big, beefy man, as the name implies, from Wales. And Nathan Moore's got a cut on his forehead. Oh, it's looking bad. Nathan Moore has got a really bad cut on his forehead. Dead center of his forehead. Again, these guys definitely not 100% after their match last Tuesday. You got to remember, a ton of these guys in the roster just competed 7 days ago on pay-per-view. These guys were, all 4 of these guys were in a TLC match. Definitely not walking into this thing 100% as Welsh Mosher completely choke slams Rogue out of his boots. Nathan Moore bleeding like a stuck pig on the outside. But the wherewithal of the current reigning tag champs able to let him kick out before the 3 and a tag made. Anubis Khan now in. And we'll see if Anubis Khan can carry on the onslaught. Oh! Nathan Moore trying to reach in and somehow get a tag to his partner, but Anubis Khan blocking Rogue from making the tag, and he's got him cinched up again. Powerbomb position. Is he gonna hit the triple again? Anubis Khan satisfied with his work right here. Just stomping away at Rogue, who really needs to make a tag. Here's Rogue running dropkick, trying to rely on his fast, high-speed skills. That's what he's known for. But against a tank, a mammoth beast like this, it's going to take everything he's got. And another one, running dropkick, trying to topple Anubis Khan off his feet. He's just about punched through that overshield, and I think he has. I think he's finally done it. And the overshields of both of these big boys have been decimated, and now they can start doing some damage. And I don't know, I feel like Rogue might want to tag out, despite Nathan Moore being completely covered in blood right now. Oh, and the size and weight just manages to help Anubis Khan there. But Rogue fires back a little bit quicker. Gonna send him into the corner next to Nate. There you can see a nice look at Nate, blood covering his face. A deep cut here tonight. Double back body drop from our tag team champions. And now Nathan Moore stomping away at Anubis Khan, getting him all softened up for what's to come next. And here comes Nate. He's going to tuck him up. Powerbomb position. Taking him to the corner for a snake eyes. Anubis Khan down for the count. And Nate sending him over to Rogue. Are we going to tag team moves again here from the tag team champions? And here we go. Another atomic drop into the big boot. It's a good combination. And now Rogue, legal person. I can't. Oh my God, the strength of Rogue, able to hoist him up like that. Powerbomb lung blower on the outside of the ring. Standard rules apply here, so they got to watch that count. Anubis Khan getting slammed into the steel ring steps. Four-star matchup going on right here at the top of the tag team leaderboards at CPW right now. Back inside the ring, shoots the half, and going for the cover. But Anubis Khan immediately kicks out. Rogue sending him back over to Nate again, but not going to work this time. Here comes Anubis Khan, but Rogue reverses out of the grapple and goes for backslide driver again and connects right into the cover, but Mosher comes in to make the save. Rogue again, set and ready. What's he got this time? Oh my God, he's got, Anubis Khan landing on his feet. Hits the lariat from behind. Anubis Khan now whips him over to his side of the ring. Tag made from the former World Tag Team Champions. And a double back body drop from the two big boys. Welsh Mosher now the legal participant. Oh, Rogue gets popped clear off the ring apron. Welsh Mosher trying not to let him get back into the ring. Hammering blows, hammering blows. Rogue's got him up. Shoulder breaker. I can't believe he had the strength to actually lift him up and hold him up like that. Welsh Mosher definitely being one of the biggest individuals in all of CPW. That's very impressive. Tag made to Nathan Moore. Now he's back in. Are we going to get the combination again? Double back body drop again. As Nate is now the legal man. And we're all on the outside of the ring again. This is turning into like a pay-per-view quality match right here between these two teams. Uh-oh. A pedigree on the outside of the ring. Nathan Moore going back to his roots with the pedigree there. And Welsh Mosher crunching into the side of the steel steps. You gotta watch the ring out count here. Anytime we're outside of the ring, gotta watch it. Uh-oh. He was gonna press slam him probably into the front row. Uh-oh, Mosher stunned. Oh no, is he not gonna be able to answer? Nathan Moore proud of himself here. Oh my God, no. You're kidding me. They won by count out. Nathan Moore, how could you? He outsmarted the big boy with his veteran instincts, and they win by count out here tonight. Wow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Non-Stop Honor Championship.
Who the heck is this? A brand new face at CPW here tonight. He calls himself the Lord of Goats. I guess he does rule. Whoa, he had two crowns on. Damn. That's how much of a lord he is. He's double crowned. He's double whoppered up. Wow, the Lord of Goats getting a huge opportunity tonight here on his debut, his first ever match here at CPW. A shot for the Kappa Championship.
Introducing the challenger. From Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Lord! And his opponent, from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 251 pounds, the non-stop honor champion, the Dragon, Aiden Gallagher!
All right, well, huge opportunity here for the Lord of Goats. Quite the interesting character to be added. Oh my God, he's a big individual here. Usually Aiden Gallagher is the one that's pretty matched up size for size, toe to toe with his competitors, but the Lord of Goats, you don't really notice it until he stood next to Aiden Gallagher, just how big of a guy this is. He's a big goat. Newest addition to the roster here at CPW, getting a huge opportunity for the Kappa title. And if there's one person that has pretty much taken over the Kappa title division, it's Aiden Gallagher. He's at every turn, for the most part, has basically adopted that division into his own, turning back some pretty impressive challengers during his reign. Of course, it got detoured a little bit by Miles Waldmore for just a little bit, but he was able to get the belt back. That's the interesting thing about the Kappa title division. Not only do you have to defend the title every 7 days, every episode of CPW is defended, if obviously some exceptions do occur, but you never know who you're going to face up against. So it's a constant battle with a bullseye on your back. And situations just like this where the Lord of Ghosts just turns up out of nowhere from wherever it is he comes from, just decides to come here to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling and go straight up for the title belt. Aiden Gallagher showing the huge fight that he has there with that huge suplex on the Lord of Ghosts, sending the big man up and over. I can't believe he had the strength to do that, but it is the Dragon Aiden Gallagher, in fact. And here comes that Dragon Sleeper that he's known for. He has made so many people tap out to this maneuver, but I think it might be too early in the match. Lord of Ghosts, oh my God, his body being contorted, almost snapped in half there. That is impressive for a big man like him. I feel like Aiden Gallagher was going to pop his head off, but it wasn't enough to make the big man tap out as they collide in the ring. Reverse Irish whip, and Aiden Gallagher getting countered with the back body drop. As we go to the outside of the ring now, standard rules apply, do apply in this match, and Aiden Gallagher returning the favor with the counter there. As we do a little bit of brawling on the outside for this title match. Aiden Gallagher throwing the Lord of Goats back into the ring. And Lord of Goats wins out on that exchange. He's got him up, running Oklahoma Slam. And let's see if the Lord of Goats can get some offensive going. Oh my God, what the heck was that? He just basically just yeeted him. What is this? The Lord of Goats channeling the Ram. Oh, did he just do a running headbutt? Was that a running head? Did he use his head? What is this? Oh my God. And oh my God, a choke slam. He literally ran out of the corner and used his head like a ram, like a goat. Is he going to do it again? Aiden Gallagher is stuck in an endless loop of oh! Wait, what is this? What the hell is going on? What is this now? I'm hearing music. I have no idea legit who this is. Wait. What is he doing here? That is an actual WWE wrestler that has invaded our show tonight in the middle of this And Lord of Ghosts is chasing. This is some of the random crap that you get here at CPW. You never know what's going to happen. We haven't seen that in a while, though. We haven't seen that happen in a while, but you never know what's going to. Right, I mean, rightfully so in the Kappa title match of all matches that would happen. The bruiserweight Pete Dunne or Dunn, however you say his name, came out here from WWE. Actually, he's no longer signed, is he? I think they released him, didn't they? Nevertheless, he's a real wrestler, and he came out here and interrupted our CPW tonight. Maybe he's friends with Aiden Gallagher. I mean, Aiden Gallagher's from the UK. Maybe that's where that connection is. I don't know. Either way, old Petey boy came out here to mess with the Lord of Goats in the middle of this Kappa title match, but the match will continue on. Oh, I'm sorry. Where am I touching a touchy subject there between Aiden Gallagher and old Pete? Maybe they were enemies instead of allies. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just speculating here. There's no telling. You never know what to expect at CPW. No one's just going to come out here. I mean, for God's sakes, the Repo Man is one of our champions. Uh-oh, Lord of Goats back to the corner. He may be going for the Ram's headbutt again. No, he tried to go for the kick. Wait, another one? I've never seen two people in the same match. What? Who is it this time? What was that? What was that? Aiden Gallagher was distracted by a song. Lord of Goats with a chokeslam almost wins it. On his debut, he almost wins the title in his first match ever. Aiden Gallagher was distracted by the theme song. That was Braun Breaker's theme song? Oh my God. There is so many shenanigans happening in this match. Actually, there's so many shenanigans happening this entire show tonight. What the heck is going on? And the Lord of Goats almost had it won there because Braun Breaker's theme music was playing, apparently, which distracted Aiden. Oh, no. Oh, he tried to go for that Dragon Sleeper, and Lord of Goats got out of it. It's a good thing he did because it would have been over. Oh, my. What the frick? He just headbutted him like a goat, like a ram. I think he hurt himself more than he did Aiden Gallagher. Did you see that headbutt, the recoil? Oh, no. This match has been all over the place, and Aiden Gallagher gets chokeslammed again by the Lord of Goats. Goes for the cover, 1, 2. He did it. The Lord of Goats making his first ever appearance in CPW history for the first time ever, first match ever, is the new Kappa champion. What the frick?
Non-stop honor champion, the Lord.
And the Lord of Goats doing his best Goat-a-mania impression here. All the goats in the audience cheering for him. The Goat-a-maniacs are running wild here tonight, brother. We have a new Kappa champion off of a brand new, fresh debut. What else is going to happen on tonight's show?
Your booty's so delicious.
All right, here's your second chance to guess who's that Pokemon this week. Did you figure it out the first time? Did you miss it the first time? Here you go, your second chance.
Who's that Pokemon?
Alright everyone, I figured I would let Asterio come out here and show herself here tonight. And boy, what a showing that all Asterio had, didn't she? Round of applause, everybody, to Asterio, the Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Women's Champion right now. Round of applause, yes, yes. Yeah, it was great, it was great. I see the two Dead Zone fans out in the crowd clapping for Asterio right now, your current reigning Women's Champion. You know what, Ash? Normally I wouldn't come out here and do this. I'm the type to just let the fighting happen in the ring, let the words happen in the ring with my actions, but I just had to come out here tonight and request some time after what happened last Tuesday in that Hell in a Cell match. Everyone who ordered that pay-per-view free on Twitch saw what happened. I had the match won the first time, and through some stupid executive decision, Eric Bischoff decided to restart the Hell in a Cell match, and then that's when we climbed to the top of the cage, and then that's when you won with the submission hold. Well, I don't think that's how it's gonna go down, Ash. So while you might have the championship right now, and you might have the win on paper, I haven't forgotten about what happened before that match. And don't act like you forgot either, because you didn't, and none of these people out here didn't either. They saw the match get restarted after I won in like 5 seconds. And they said, "Oh, Spinny won too early. Spinny won the match too early. That match sucked." You wanna know why? It's not my problem that I was able to pin you and beat you so fast. Because you weren't ready to face me inside Hell in a Cell. And somehow that's my problem. Somehow I got punished for that. I think that's a load of bullcrap. So Ash, enjoy your Boss Women's Championship right now. We saw how well you're doing tonight, not earlier in the match with Maggie Moore, as a matter of fact. That was a great showing there, representing as the new champion and everything. But what I gotta say now is, I think that I deserve a rematch clause. So what do you say, Ash? You gonna let me go for the title again? Or are you gonna walk around and act like the false champion that you are? The choice is yours. Obviously, I'll be waiting for your response. It's not like I can make the calls around here or anything like that. Otherwise, I'd be the champion right now after I decimated you in like 10 seconds last Tuesday. So, pull your little cards, since, you know, your husband is the former World Heavyweight Champion, and you're in cahoots with Ted Peters. We all know he's the boss's son. So you get all the pull around here, Asterio, being part of the big spooky Dead Zone. So you get to do whatever you want, run rampant all over CPW. But you know what? I don't need any of that. I let all my actions speak in the ring, and that's why I was the women's champion for so long, because I proved it and I earned it. You want to try to prove yourself to me, Ash? Say yes to my challenge, and let's have one more fight. What do you say about that?
I'm calling the cops.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Undead from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 239 pounds, Ted Peters! And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, C-Lex
Okay, here we go. We've got another chapter in the feud of Tad Peters and Celestia. I can't believe this is still happening. We've seen them battle in the parking lot, in an ambulance, and somehow this weird and creepy doll got thrown into the middle of this now. Why? What does this have to do with anything? Tad has apparently found this creepy-looking doll that is staring at all of us into our souls from ringside, scaring everybody and all the children in the front row and all the viewers right now watching at home. And I don't know what the relationship is between Tad and this doll, but maybe I don't even want to know. But nevertheless, it's Tad versus Celestia here tonight in this one-on-one match. And hopefully we get some answers about, number one, what's the doll doing here? What relevance does it have to the relationship of one Tad Peters? And where is this rivalry going to go to next? I mean, he's not only has he stolen her clothes that he's still wearing and probably still has not washed ever since he stole them. We've seen them fight in an ambulance and Celestia get kidnapped in a white van. We've seen all of this madness take place. And the doll actually threw a weapon into the ring and the referee said no, as Celestia reverses the submission there with a side headlock, as we get a little bit of chain wrestling to start this one off between Tad and Celestia. And Celestia dropping Tad with the scoop slam, goes for the cover very early in the match. And she doesn't even get a 1 count off of that. Celestia trying to keep that momentum going just a little bit quicker than Tad Peters here. She puts him up into the powerbomb position and he fights out of it. And we see the doll back up on the ring apron again, going for the turnbuckle pad, just causing a ruckus at ringside. Celestia now stunned. I think Tad has finally noticed that turnbuckle pad has been removed, exposing the steel buckle in the corner. as he goes for the toe kick and hoists Celestia up on his shoulders. And he slips out of that, hits an inverted DDT. And Celestia tried to kick him in the face, but he was ready for it. Of course, we didn't see Tad or Celestia last Tuesday on pay-per-view. They had the... Oh! I completely already forgot about that turnbuckle being exposed there. Celestia pops into it, sternum first, and she gets caught with the trap suplex. As now Tad, smelling blood in the water, as it were, and goes for the cover, leg hooked on Celestia after using the buckle, but she kicks out. And I think he was a little upset about that. I thought he figured the 1-2 combination between the buckle and the signature would have done him some good there, but as we all know, Celestia being our first ever women's champion of CPW, it's going to take a lot more to put her down like that. She sends Tad Peters out of the ring. Definitely this doll has entered this very interesting storyline here. And we don't have any information about the doll at all. But hopefully we get some answers for sure. I really doubt the NWO is behind it, but you never know. I mean, we did see a run-in from a WWE wrestler earlier, and the Repo Man is our Young Lions champion, so hell, what do I know at this rate? And Eric Bischoff is our commissioner, so you never know. Inverted DDT again from Tad Peters, dropping Celestia on the back of her head. Now he's got a finisher locked in here on Celestia. He's maybe going for Zombie Maker here. His finishing maneuver, the TKO, and connects it. Celestia down and out after taking the finishing move, with the doll being the ultimate presence at ringside. It goes for the cover, but Celestia powers the shoulder up after taking the finisher. How's it going, Danny? Welcome in. The doll again up onto the ring apron to mess with that turnbuckle pad. The referee immediately on the case. I guess he figured with the referee's back turn he could go for something, but it is not panning out for him right now. Celestia able to hold her own like she has done many times against this crazed psychopath Tad Peters, who hoists her up and scoop slams her into the mat. And Celestia needs to get some offense going here as she comes back and gets caught in a trap plex again, up and over. Tad Peters connecting and maybe going for the finisher once more. I feel like if he hits her successfully with the Zombie Maker this time, it could be over. No, she countered out of it. What a great combo. A counter from Celestia, getting out of the finishing maneuver. But he hits her with the Oklahoma Stampede. And now doing a little bit more taunting to Celestia. He's got her up, scoop slams her down again. And now he's got the finisher locked in right back again. Celestia slow to climb up to her feet. Oh my God, he's dancing with her. He's dancing with her. No. Oh no, he's gonna kiss her. He kissed her. Tad Peters dancing with Celestia and kissing her. And going for the cover after 2, 3, he did it. Tad Peters has just defeated Celestia here tonight, and the doll is here. What is this relationship? Listen, we better get some answers. We better get some answers about this next Tuesday. I'm just saying, we need some answers. I'm like Zach Bagans over here. We want answers.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 214 pounds, Grem. And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 236 pounds, Dan Aiden.
All right, we've got ourselves a one-on-one matchup here between Shadow Chrono taking on Danny, who made his debut last Tuesday. We got debuts left and right. Teaming up with OG Brad Vickers to take on Jen Von Lee and Monica in tag team action last Tuesday on pay-per-view. Tonight, one-on-one heads up against Shadow Chrono, who had his hands full last Tuesday against Jennifer in that backstage brawl that took place. So this is match number 2 for Danny here at CPW. Going to test his mettle in singles action against Shadow Chrono. Obviously the more experienced of the two, but the way tonight's going, this can go any way possible. Ooh, and Danny completely yeets Shadow Chrono clear out of the ring. I thought he was going to do a suicide dive on the outside. Rushes out to meet him, but Shadow Chrono scoop slams him on the outside of the ring. Another DDT on the outside. Standard match rules apply in this thing. Amora Blade, I hope you feel better. Never apologize for missing the streams. I totally get it. Got to get your health up and get healthy again. Nice seeing you, though, tonight. Anyone else that out there missing some streams, no worries at all. I'm hard to miss. You know where I am. And I hope everyone recovers, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Shout out to everyone for being here tonight and checking out CPW Wrestling. It has definitely been a roller coaster of a show tonight, with debuts, title changes, and some very interesting developments in the storyline department, that's for sure. as we kind of near the end of our show. We do have a few more matches left. Nice combination there from Shadow Chrono. Kicks to the knees. And Chrono able to reverse out of Danny's grapple attempt. A couple more stomps. Lifts him up to his feet. And taking Danny to the corner. Nice block on the chop. Danny now trying to get something going. Shadow Chrono again reverses out of it. And Chrono's got him up on the shoulders. Look at this. He's doing the spin dash. He's doing the spin dash. Or I guess if you're OG Brad Vickers, you're doing the helicopter spin. Or the airplane spin, whatever you want to call it. Chrono now going for the cover on Danny, but he immediately kicks out. Not even a 1 count. 2-star match rating early on in the match. For anyone just checking out the stream for the first time tonight, you can always see who's involved in the matches by checking the bottom of the screen. We used to not apply the bars before to make it more realistic looking, so there were no bars at the bottom of the screen to provide a more realistic experience. But then I realized a lot of people have no idea who's actually wrestling in the matches, so this year we decided to keep the bars up so that people at home can follow along with the action and knows who each other are, whatever. Chrono off the ropes. Comes back, nice neck breaker. Goes straight into the cover. Oh, and he got it. Wow, out of nowhere. Shadow Chrono with the speed of Shadow the Hedgehog getting the 1-up over Danny here tonight. That was shocking. I was not expecting the match to end that early. But if I were Danny, I'd say I want a rematch next Tuesday. That was super quick. To be expected from someone like Shadow Chrono, though.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the good guys from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 232 pounds, Grem. And his opponent, weighing in at 1 pound, the men's World Heavyweight Champion, the Witch Doctor, Bob!
All right, here we go. We've got ourselves quite the matchup here as the first ever World Heavyweight Champion taking on the current reigning World Heavyweight Champion. One-on-one. For the first time, there's not a big biscuit known as Raji stuck in the middle of these two. It's just straight up mano-a-mano tonight. As Grem picking up a key victory last Tuesday on pay-per-view in that steel cage match against Cassidy Ryan. Perhaps that's the end of Cassidy Ryan and his trollish games. Oh, I can hear Raji somewhere backstage and farting away as he watches this match to see how this one's going to go down. Of course, Wizardboz successfully retaining over Raji in the main event for the World Heavyweight title, turning him away to keep the belt around his waist. Would Grem be the next person to step back up and challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at this rate? I mean, a key victory over Cassidy Ryan in the cage. Wizardboz defending against Raji. I'm sure if you ask Thaddeus in the corporation, they'd probably say it's Domino's turn, but I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen Domino in too many matches lately, so Grem seems to be on a pretty good winning streak right now. If he can beat Wizardboz here clean, non-title one-on-one tonight, I would say he's definitely got a shoe-in, or should I say a shell-in, to be next in line to get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at this rate. But we'll see how this one goes down. If Wizardboz turns him away, then really we'll have to find a #1 contender for the world title at that rate. Maybe it would be Domino. Very important pinnacle match right here for the future of the World Heavyweight title division. That's for sure, one way or the other. Almost feels like a qualifying match in a way here for Grem, that is. As he throws Wizardboz clear out of the ring and now meets him on the outside. Boz trying to capitalize with some offense, but Grem counters out of that. And we're up against the barricade now. Ooh, the fans here in the front row getting really close to one of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling's biggest heroes, Grem, the Cowabunga Turtle. Whoa, Wizardboz did a little bit of a spinneroonie there on the ground. That was pretty cool. Uh-oh, what's this? What's Grem about to do? Oh! Completely battering rams Wizardboz into the corner barricade there. It's a good thing that thing didn't fall apart. If they were two bigger boys, that certainly would have happened. Oh, wrong time for Grem to pose and taunt in the match. Wizardboz quickly tries to roll him up to end it early, but that's not going to happen. Wizardboz wins out on that exchange. He's got him up. Power bomb. Just a good old-fashioned power bomb. Grem with some side elbows. Going for the double basement drop kick. Grem wins on this exchange. No. Wizardboz fights out of it. Goes for something. Grem rolls out of the way. Nice. Samoan drop. Usually good for fat guys and Samoans. Wizardboz is neither. Not sure how I feel about that. Wait, what is Wizardboz going for a sledgehammer under the ring? What is the World Heavyweight Champion doing? This is not a sanctioned hardcore match. Uh-oh. And there's Grem with the pizza roll, but he's all up in the ring ropes. His bobblehead is bobbling on the rope. And whether Wizardboz reached the rope to break it off or he actually kicked out, I don't know, but it was not a 3, that's for sure. Wizardboz with the elbow. I think he was playing some mind games on Grem by pulling a sledgehammer out from under the ring. Oh, he tried to go for glorious DDT, but Grem reverses it into a Northern Light suplex under the bridge. But Boz with the quickness was able to figure out what was happening and kicks out. And now he gets, oh no, not the Cowabunga plunge. Double arm DDT from Grem. He's hitting Boz with all the finishing maneuvers here. 1, 2, almost gets it. Jeez. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh no. No, not this guy. Oh God. Oh God. No. Cassidy Ryan comes out from backstage. Dunks Grem on the outside of the ring with a DDT and busts him open in the middle of this match. Come on, Cassidy Ryan has to come out here and spoil the match. And he's interrupting. What is Boz going to do? Oh my God, no! Boz, what are you doing? No! Hitting Grem with a chair, is that illegal? I guess it's legal. And he is just, Grem is too busy focused on Cassidy Ryan now to get back into the ring. Look at this. We're up to a 6 count. Grem doesn't care. 7. He throws Cassidy Ryan into the ring, and we made it before the 10 count. Boz ready for him with a sit-out Uranagi, and now has a finisher locked in, but Cassidy Ryan. What is happening right here? Wizardboz. Oh my God, wait, Grem countered it with the pizza punch. I've never seen someone counter the poison spit from Wizardboz before. He countered it with the pizza punch. No. And he goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Boz kicks out. I've never seen anyone counter the poison spit from Wizardboz before. Grem was able to do it. And after everything that has transpired, Grem is still fighting in this thing. Look at this, Canadian Destroyer. Straight into the cover again. Wizardboz caught unaware. What the heck? Oh, and he still wins! What the heck? Grem has just defeated the world champion despite the interference from Cassidy Ryan. What the heck just happened? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our semi-main event of the night. And we've got quite the cluster of a match coming up right here. Four-way dance before our main event. This one has got all kinds of weirdness going on.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing Vicious and Delicious from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 244 pounds, Mr. Ken Todd.
Well, as scary as this entrance is for Ryan Matthews, I know that next time he will not be as creepy and slow coming to the ring. But this is already a weird match. Mr. Cantot, one half of the former tag team champions, and Ryan Matthews. How could this get any weirder? Well, knows, maybe Danny will get the, what was it? The Armstrong curse.
And representing the Acolytes from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, Miles Wildman. And representing the unholy union from another time, Eli Sandra.
Well, this rounds out our 4 competitors in this match. What a ragtag group of individuals we've got in this 4-way. Each one of these 4 with an axe to grind here in CPW. Now we get a look at these 4 individuals that come from all different backgrounds across the landscape of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, looking to get a big victory here tonight, which will definitely help their individual goals moving forwards. I mean, we know Mr. Kantot's one half of the former World Tag Team Champions alongside Morzel, but he hasn't really been the same since losing the belts to the Titans. That was 2 champions ago. Of course, Miles Wildmore just recently was the Kappa champion, but lost that to Aiden Gallagher, who lost that earlier to the Lord of Goats, making his debut. Ryan Matthews just has been trying to find his footing ever since Croakitoad Pro Wrestling started. And Alessandro, of course, we know is the wingman, if you will, of Azarain, the former international champion, who came out here and trolled Rock Hard Meat earlier in his match against Chain. All 4 of these individuals looking for a big win, a big victory, a big dub to move in the right direction in their own personal careers moving forwards. I could see Miles, Mr. Kantot, actually all 4 of these going for the international championship belt. Alessandra probably eyeing that women's title. The competition is so fierce and so thick with 2 C's in the women's title division. It's really hard to climb up those ranks, but a win here particularly against 3 dudes, would really help her moving forwards. Mr. Kantot, of course, could also do some favors for Morzel, his tag team partner, as they possibly eye the tag team titles again. Alessandra cracks a kendo stick over the leg of Ryan Matthews and knees him in the face. Miles Waldmore working on Canton on the outside. Apparently this is first falls, as we see them coming in to break the pin up before the 3. And Alessandra once again going for it, but Canton was ready. Obviously Miles Wildmore, a big win here tonight for him. He could work on it, improving his curse, that Miles madness, to new grounds, new territories, maybe the international title, maybe even feats in that television championship. It's possible. Never know, the grand scope of things, there's always opportunities and pathways to go for sure. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to wins or losses in the ring, really. It's a very important match for all 4 of these competitors moving forwards. Oh, obviously there's no disqualification, as we found out by now. Mr. Canton's got Alessandra up on his shoulder, looking for a Canadian backbreaker of sorts, as Ryan Matthews goes to town on Miles Wildmore. These 2 more like one another than they really probably realize right here. Oh, nice. Somersault on prettier there from Miles Wildmore, one of his finishers. Looking to put Ryan Matthews away. It almost does. Literally a second away from winning this entire thing. Alessandra too busy brawling with Mr. Canton on the outside of the ring. Miles Wildmore hitting a wasteland on Ryan Matthews. Waits for him to get back up and is ready for him. Ryan Matthews counters with a back body drop. Already a 3-star match rating. Double powerbomb positions inside and out of the ring. Sit out powerbomb inside the ring. As Ryan, front guillotine on Miles Wildmore from Ryan Matthews. Look at this, looking to try to make Miles tap out. But Miles, nice counter out of that submission position. Very deadly move there, that guillotine. That'll put you down for sure. Running powerbomb by Miles. And Kantok makes the save to keep this match going. The first person to score a pinfall or submission will win this contest. And there's a sexy neck breaker from Mr. Kantok. That's his finishing maneuver. And now he goes for Miles. Oklahoma slam right next to Alessandra, who's down. Ryan Matthews is dazed. Could have been an easy steal there for Mr. Kantok. And he's going to put his feet up on the ropes, but Ryan Matthews says, I don't think so. Alessandra knees him in the face. And now it looks like she's got a finisher locked and ready. She's got Ryan Matthews up on the shoulders. Pancakes him out on the ring mat. And Miles breaks up that pinfall. Hurts himself in the process. Mr. Kantok reversing Alessandra. Scoop slams her into the mat. And he's got the abdominal stretch applied, but Ryan Matthews quick to break that submission off. Sends Ryan Matthews off the ropes. Collision, and oh my God, Miles cracking Mr. Kantok in the lower lumbar with that kendo stick, completely breaking it. Miles going to the top. Here comes that Harlem hangover, and he connects on Alessandra as Ryan Matthews, this crazy bastard, goes for the steel steps. The referee slow to make the... Wow, if the referee had put a little pep in her step there, that could have been it. Mr. Kantok trying to go for the sexy neck breaker. Miles counters up with that.
I'll take this.
Oh, a sleeper slam from Alessandra.
Sandwich.
And we get a gift sub to Badass Gangs Revival.
Then I almost became a Joe
From Chippy.
Sandwich.
Miles now going for the cover on Alessandra. Kantok
Kantok
may be late. Kantok may be late. No, and Miles Wildmore picks up the win. Look at that. This will do some great favors for Miles Wildmore moving forwards for the Miles Madness. All right, I know that's. I said that match was going to be the semi-main event, but I actually forgot. We actually have one other match to come tonight, and it may not be anything you expect. I certainly didn't expect this. All right, this is your last chance to see if you can find Jimmy Zaz this week. Can you find him?
And their opponent from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jeff Morse.
You are not prepared!
representing the Final Testament, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Extreme Hardcore Champion, Psycho T.
Wait. Hold on. Are you kidding me? What? I would never have expected to see that picture before ever. And see, wait, is this a 2-on-1 match against the returning Scorpion, actually debuting on CPW? In another multiverse, we remember the Scorpion. He's that big boy that had that 1-hour Iron Man tables match against Asterial. He is back. He looks beefier than ever. Looks like he won the World's Strongest Man 3 times since the last time we saw him. Trimmed up, but got chunkier in a, I don't know, a muscular way, I guess. But either way, he's a very intimidating presence here. Look how big he is compared to Jess Moxley. Holy crap. But I guess this is one way to debut at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, is to take on the unlikely pairing of two rivals that don't necessarily like each other, as they've just constantly back and forth for the Hardcore Championship, a belt that the Scorpion would love to have around his big waist, by the way. So it forces Jess Moxley and Psycho T to work together, put their differences beyond one another, for the betterment of trying to get a win over this big hoss that we now know as the Scorpion that has arrived here at CPW. Can they work together to do this? Oh my God. The Scorpion just going crazy on Jess Moxley right there. Uh-oh. And he's going under the ring for something. A table. A table. He's got it set up on the... Oh! Well, that picture is a million words. Jess Moxley giving his thoughts to the Scorpion, setting a table up on the outside of the ring, apparently. I don't know what he plans to do with that table on the outside of the ring, but we shall see if that comes to use. Either way, the Scorpion trying to set up for a powerbomb, but Jess Moxley sends him up and over. And right now, the Hardcore Champion, Psycho T, who just won that belt 7 days ago. Uh-oh. If this were any other wrestling game, he probably would have went right out of the ring through that table. Oh, Jess Moxley, hard elbows. Hard elbow shots. Oof. Nasty. Pops the Scorpion on the back of the skull. Goes for the cover. And we'll see if Psycho T actually gets the tag in this thing. I mean, Jess Moxley, a tough customer for sure. I mean, multiple-time Hardcore Champion. And, oh, there he goes. Here's a tag, brother. Probably the only time we'll ever see these two work together for anything is to co-align to take out this giant monster that has arrived here at CPW. Quick tag back. Tag the Claw. So that's 2 debuts we've seen tonight here at CPW. Not only did the Lord of Goats win the Kappa title here tonight on his debut, but now the Scorpion has returned. Oh my God. Oh! The shock treatment to Jess Moxley. Psycho T slow to get in the ring, but makes the save regardless. Uh-oh. And Scorpion. Psycho T getting out in the ring in the nick of time. The Scorpion reminds me of a freaking DVD killer. Let's just be honest. One-handed choke slam. Oh my God. Jess Moxley choke slammed right out of his boots and still powers out. Just a little bit somehow quicker than Jess Moxley. A running Oklahoma slam. And uh-oh. Oh. You guys remember when Big Show had that tables match and he stepped off the ring apron and he crunched the table and he lost. That reminded me of that. Anyways, we're on the outside of the ring. It looks like counts are on, but weapons are allowed in this. This is a hardcore 2-on-1 handicap match to bring the Scorpion to CPW, apparently. Can you imagine if he wins? Oh, no. He might do that. Oh, my God, he might do this. Get in the ring, Jess Moxie. Hurry. No, you took the slow way in. All right, we're back. The match will continue. And he gets met by the Scorpion. But no, back body drop. Sends him up and over. The Scorpion has definitely put some damage in on this match. And now it's time for Psycho T to get back in there. Maybe he'll stay for a little bit longer than one move this time. Quickly rolls him up to try to win it. Is that going to work? No. The big man gets out of that roll up. Psycho T, the strength of nightmares, able to drop Scorpion face first into the turnbuckle pad. The Scorpion dazed, but he gets out of that predicament, drops Psycho T with the DDT. And the Scorpion, this is what he wants. He wanted to target the hardcore champion of CPW to prove a point, and is getting it right here. Psycho T with the back elbow. Got to hand it to the Scorpion. I mean, it's not every day you see someone actually actively, willingly want to compete in a handicap match. Most people probably shudder at the thought of being in a 2-on-1 match, but I think the Scorpion enjoys it. As Psycho T's got a finisher ready. Oh, he may be going for the Razor's Edge. Can he get him up? Oh my God, how did he get him up? Oh, he's got him way up. Wow, that's a lot of man to throw around like that, and he's gonna go straight into the cover. Did he do it? No. The Scorpion's still alive in this thing after taking the 1-2 combo from Psycho T, the hardcore champ. And the Scorpion reverses out. Takes the leg out. Let's see who wins on this. Psycho T carrying him around, scoop slams him, goes for the cover. Right dead center in the middle of the ring. Is that going to be it? No. Scorpion still hanging on despite the 2-on-1 odds. What a way to debut in CPW. Look at how big this guy is. Holy crap. That is a giant man right there. Psycho T trying to go for the tag to Jess Moxie. Scorpion not letting him do it. Oh, and a kick to the side of the face. That put Scorpion down for a while. Another tag. Jess Moxie's back in. Let's see if Jess Moxie can wrap things up here against the Scorpion. Oh, here comes that headlock driver. And Scorpion's been busted open. Goes for the cover. This could be it for the Scorpion. And it is. Jess Moxie picks up the win for his team. But, I mean, it's really hard to win handicap matches, but the Scorpion was very impressive. They better not celebrate too much there because they've got that big boy coming for him one-on-one now. Just to make the hardcore title division a little bit more spicier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. One match left. And it's probably not who you would expect to be in the main event, but hey, that's CPW for you. You never know what's going to happen. But before we get to that, one last chance to try to figure out if you can figure out who this week's CPW Pokemon is. I think everyone pretty much got it. It's pretty easy this week to start us off.
Who's that Pokemon?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 248 pounds, Roxas.
Rebo Man. I'm smart now!
I suck!
All right, it's main event time. We've got Roxas taking on Spike Ryan for the first time ever in one-on-one combat to end off our night tonight. And quite the interesting matchup tonight. This is the first time ever, obviously, Roxas has ever met Spike Ryan inside the ring. And I'm sure Mr. Coke is backstage just absolutely loving this match right now. Watching this on a TV monitor for sure. Of course, Roxas just coming off the heels of last Tuesday, losing in that four-way TV title match that also contained Mr. Coke feats and buttons. And of course, Spike Ryan coming off of the Young Lions title match that was won by the debuting Repo Man out of nowhere, spoiling the plans of Spike Ryan to become again the Young Lions champion. So a big win here for either one of these individuals would be huge moving forwards. But I just can't help but shake the feeling there's something lingering here because of this match. I don't know. This just has Mr. Coke written all over it, and I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen here. In the meantime, though, Roxas has got the side headlock locked on really tight. Spike Ryan trying to get out of it. But Roxas is not letting go. This is, by the way, the main event, so I feel like Roxas has probably been in the main event before. I'm pretty sure Spike Ryan has not. Maybe I'm mistaken by that, but hey, if not, there you go. First time ever. Roxas versus Spike Ryan in our main event of the evening. Roxas and his Spike Ryan clear out of the ring and follows after him. Last I heard, this was just a regular style match, so Roxas is stomping away at Spike Ryan on the outside, not letting him do anything. And he stays on the assault here, hoisting Spike Ryan up onto his shoulders. Ooh! Hits him with the lung blower. Knees to the back. And now Roxas trying to guide Spike Ryan around to cause more damage, but well, we're up to a 6 count now. Roxas trying to troll Spike Ryan by winning by throwing him across the other side of the ring. Roxas trying to taunt to his fans tonight, but he pays for it. Spike Ryan attacks him from behind. Oh, nice running DDT from Roxas, dropping Spike Ryan headfirst into the mat. Is this how he's gonna win? No. 2 count. Come on, Wizardboz. I was trying to be nice. Roxas again. He's got Spike Ryan up on his shoulders. Oh, another powerbomb lung blower. Roxas going to the top rope now, but Spike Ryan was ready for him. And look at Roxas. Say what you want about Roxas, but he does have the agility to flip and fly around people. Inside out, shovel driver. Shovelware driver from Roxas, and almost gets the win. I love seeing Roxas do that move. I always called it the shovel driver. I know that's not the technical word for it, but now that I've called it shovel driver, I want to call it the shovelware driver just because it's Roxas. It just makes all the perfect sense now. Roxas now finisher locked in, or I thought it was, just taunting Spike Ryan to get him up to his feet. Spike Ryan fighting out of the predicament. Uh-oh, here comes that single leg crab. He's won plenty of matches with this move, applying all the pressure to Roxas's leg. But Roxas immediately got out of there. And a kick to the face, almost cracking his visor like he cracks his controllers. Spike Ryan now going for the cover after the fact. 1-2, almost gets it. Two and a half star rating so far. Roxas wins out on the exchange. Hoists them up. Another one. 3 times in the match now. Powerbomb lung blower to Spike Ryan. Roxas. Uh-oh. Slappity slaps. Just to add insult to injury. Now going for the cover on Spike Ryan is Roxas. Is he going to win this thing? 1-2. Oh my God, he just won it. Roxas winning tonight over Spike Ryan. What is he doing? Wait, the match is over. Spike Ryan and Roxas are fighting. This is a Coke wet dream right now. What? Oh, speak of the... Wait, what the hell? What is this? Roxas, CS, and Coke. What? What is this? Roxas, Coke, and CS coming out here to attack Spike Ryan after the match. What the hell is going on? And that's to end our show tonight? Are you serious? Okay. it looks to me as if Spike Ryan needs to invest in some backup. He needs some people to back him up. Dare I say he might look towards the Miles Madness for some backup against this team. And remember, Mr. Coke also has Sneaky Sean and Repo Man in his back pocket. The odds are stacked against Mr. Spike Ryan, but I know he's got alliances somewhere across the land of CPW, and it might just be the return of Coke and Roxas against the old rivalry of Alicia and Jennifer once again. But we shall see if Spike Ryan has that connection still. For now, that's going to be the end of our show tonight. Thanks to everyone for watching. We will definitely have to see how this storyline and all the other ones develop next Tuesday.